Well, I just manually cleaned off the whole front yard, leaf by leaf. I got about 4 handfuls out of it. Still, I feel greener than usual, but it's December. It's definitely on the decline. I'm hot. I got sleeves rolled up. It's like 50 and sunny, which is kind of more of a November day. But we're kind of going into winter here in almost the best case possible. The yard's pretty clean. It's cut at a decent height. Really, I wish I could have cut it one more time, but the mower's gone now. Landscaping is as de-leafed as possible. That son of a bitch died, so we got to pull it. These are total spikes inside. I can't reach in there to pick up all those oak leaves, but the boxwoods over here are pretty clean. We cut back the daylilies. Those need to be trimmed back still, but it's about as good as I can do. So this week is going to be crazy. It's also going to finish up the whole semester, which is nice, on Thursday, as I've mentioned. So I'm going to go ahead and start my paper on administrative agencies now. We'll see where that gets us. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Okay, well, I'm about 4 hours in on the paper. I've got 9 pages done, including a reference sheet that isn't yet built, so I guess 8 pages. That's the requirements that turn into 9 pages of crap. So I'm taking a bit of a break. We got subs for dinner. It's 8:45. We got somebody over, and we're doing a little bit of wheel tire swappage out here. There you are.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad so far. Too early to tell.
So we're putting on replica Ferrari 355 wheels. It's kind of what they look like. They're missing kind of everything that makes 355 wheels 355 wheels. Yeah. You're picking rocks out of the tread.
Yeah.
And you want to plug these things for sale? Replica 359s, 19-inch.
Yeah, they are for sale. I have one person on E39 source who emailed me, but
$4,000 for the set.
Yeah, right. No, I'd like to do I think 1,000 shipped is what I'd like to do, but I'm flexible. So.
And that's with the Bridgestones?
With the Bridgestones.
That's a bitchin' deal, because these Bridgestones aren't very old.
Well, we're gonna pull them off, and you can see how much tread's left on there. They are. I actually, I didn't think I'd like these tires very much, but they hook up really nice. But I think mostly because these are 285s in the rear, but they're actually not that. They're pretty good tires, I have to say.
Yeah, so we'll pull these things off. Oh, we also noticed the rear of his car is exactly 2 inches lower than mine, and the fronts are identical. So he's either got 2 collapsed rear springs, or the what are they? Lower spring mounts on the strut are bad.
I think that's
because it's sitting really low back here, and I don't think it's the tires, but we're going from 19s to 17s, so, but these are a much thicker sidewall.
Yeah, much.
You're working too hard. Just put it parallel with the car and lean on it. And you need to be going in a circle. Or you're doing a second pass.
Give me some credit.
I gotta tell this kid everything. Well, they're off. And they're freaking ginormous off the car. They're the same as an E60 M5. 19-inch, 285 in the back, 255 in the front. And maybe we're gonna put them on the 330. Mine looks so blue now. Yeah, that's pretty damn quiet. All right.
Ask the seat belt.
Put your seatbelt on.
It'll tell me that the fog light's belt.
Is that the secondary air pump or your belt? Sounds like secondary air pump. Alright, we press and hold. What's it bitching about?
Fog lamps. Yeah, that
set tire pressure. Alright, now you gotta drive. Probably should have thought about that when we get the door. So yeah, so I opened the garage door. Kenan went out for a drive. I put the Honda back in, then he went home. It was like 11 o'clock or something. It was late. I'm ending this day late. It's now Wednesday night. This was Tuesday's video. So we switched wheels, put the winter wheel and tire setup on. He's looking to sell the replica 359s. If you're interested, I don't want to give his, actually it's a business email. Yeah, just Kenan at e39source.com, Kenan at e39source.com. If you're interested in those, hit him up. I'm sure he would have a second offer if the first one from the source doesn't come through. Anyways, I really like those wheels. I like the style. I think they're really aggressive, but they're too aggressive for the E39. It's not that aggressive of a car. Okay, yeah, it came with 18s on it. They're kind of deep dish, M bumpers, quad exhaust. All right, but that's pretty subtle.
the 359s were designed for the E90 M3 with a big hood bulge and swoopy body lines, and it was a much more aggressive looking car, and the E87 1 Series M, which was also a more modern, aggressive car. So they would look phenomenal on that, but the older Japanese guy, designer, I don't know his name, that did the E39, they just don't look right to us. So anyways, he's selling those. Spring, hopefully he'll get a set of new or like new style 65s and Michelin Pilot Super Sports. That seems to be what he's after. But that was it. I came in, I was exhausted last night, went to bed, slept a long time, and then Wednesday started. So talk to you guys then. Good night.